She's famous for refusing to give up her seat on a bus in Montgomery, Alabama, but this civil rights icon is worth so much more, and her legacy lives on, and it goes far beyond that moment.
Tomorrow, the Detroit Institute of Arts will hold a public screening showing a documentary in honor of the late civil rights icon. CBS News Detroit's Ray Strickland reports on what people could expect to see in the film and also her connection to the Motor City.
Her life before that bus incident was one of activism, and certainly after that.
When Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on a bus in Montgomery, it sparked an historical movement that helped improve the lives of black people in this country. But that was only one chapter in her book of life, a legacy defined by her lifelong commitment to activism.
If nothing else, what people will see from this movie is that Rosa Parks, small and quiet and seemingly meek as she was a huge life.
Anthony Smith works at the Detroit Institute of Arts. The museum will be showcasing a film called The Rebellious Life of Mrs. Parks, a sold-out public screening highlighting a life that included a stop in the Motor City.
There were a lot of parallels to what she had experienced down south in terms of inequalities and segregation and that sort of thing. And in her words, I don't see a lot of difference. And so she was very active in protesting inequalities here in the city of Detroit.
Smith says those who attend the screening will hear from the film's executive producer. There will also be a panel of guests to further explain Parks' role in the civil rights movement, as well as more insight into her life. Smith says learning more about Parks and other legendary African-American figures brings us all closer together.
Or that we learn about each segment of people or just, each race of people here in America. And the more that we share in learning about one another, we really do understand that people are just people.
And The Rebellious Life of Mrs. Rosa Parks will be screening here tomorrow at the Detroit Institute of Arts at 7:30 p.m. In Detroit, Ray Strickland, CBS News Detroit.